Anna Hay is the Deputy Executive Director of Migrant and Refugee Services for the Catholic Diocese of El Paso. It is the only full-service immigration legal aid clinic serving immigrants and refugees in the southwestern United States. And Anna is joining us live tonight. Thank you for taking some time.
Thank you for having me.
So I understand that you have been to Fort Bliss 4 times. As recently as Monday, you were there. These photos don't paint a very good picture of what the conditions are like. What did you see when you were there?
When I was there, the facilities that I have seen, mind you, I've not seen the entire place, and I've especially not been into any of the personal facilities that the people are staying in. So the time that I've been there, though, it's everything that I've seen is relatively clean, given the number of people that are using it, and I mean I've seen the meals, I've eaten the meals that were served there, so I know that they're providing a good quality of food, and I spoke with several of the Afghans, and I never had the experience that they were unhappy with their surroundings. Some did mention that they didn't have any real changes of clothes, and that's why there is a drive for items that are necessary from the Armed Services YMCA. But as far as I know, there's not been, I don't think that there was not any complaints that were directed to me, I should say.
Are we missing something here then? Because if you didn't see it, and we've got these complaints, no playgrounds for kids, I'd like laundry and other stuff to help, changes of clothes. I mean, were you not able to get into some of these areas? Do we not have a full picture of what may be going on behind closed doors?
Well, when I was not given a tour of the facility as much as I was the common areas, so I didn't see any of the in the facilities where people are sleeping or the showers because they're in use. It seems inappropriate to enter a shower area when people are using it if you don't need to.
I understand.
So I did not make an attempt to enter the shower areas.
Does it surprise you, Anna?
Several bathroom.
Pardon me. Does it surprise you, though, based on what you saw and then hearing these stories of people who are struggling with just basic sanitation, given the journey that they've already had to get to the U.S.?
Yes, I am troubled by what I've seen reported, but I can tell you from my personal experience that I did not witness anything like that. The people are not required to be in their living areas. They walk freely. They're not detained at all, in fact, and there is, as a matter of fact, one of the things I noticed the first time I drove up there is that there was a soccer field set up, and the kids were playing in it. So I understand that there is still some building going on. I know that some of the agencies have told me that they are building wellness tents that will have entertainment for children and an area where people can speak to mental health professionals, that kind of thing. Right. But they are in process. Those have not, as far as I know, on Monday they were not built yet.
Right. Well, you and your group are there to help, and you're there to assist these people who have been through such a difficult time to transition to this new home. So tell me about the work that you're doing and the greatest need for these refugees right now.
We are, as a legal service provider, we are trying to make sure that all of these people that have arrived are either in a legal status or that they understand what the need is for them to apply for a legal status, because most of them have been paroled into the United States, and either they came with a green card or they are still in process. And for that reason, because some of them had not had a response on their applications, they're still waiting. Others have not applied yet, and those people need to understand that if they don't make some steps forward in their cases, then they will, their conditional parole will expire. Okay. And that's important for them to understand that once they leave Fort Bliss, they will need to follow up on those cases and make sure that they are following up on their immigration situation.
I got it. Anna, I have in my mind those images from Afghanistan of parents lifting small children over walls into the arms of U.S. servicemen and women. I'm wondering, we've heard reports some of those children have arrived here in the U.S. basically as orphans. Can you confirm that that has happened in your experience? And if so, what happens to those kids?
You know, I can't confirm that. We are the legal service provider for the unaccompanied minor shelters here in El Paso, and so far I've not heard of any arrivals of unaccompanied Afghans. But if so, they would be put into the Office of Refugee Resettlement Custody, and they would go through the same process that the unaccompanied minors from any other nation would go through.
Well, I know you and your team are working tirelessly to make this process a little bit easier for so many who have come to the U.S. for hopefully a fresh start. Anna Ray, with an important organization in the El Paso area, the work that you guys do is incredible, and we appreciate you giving us some time tonight. Thank you.